Welcome back to another video, and last episode I forgot to explain what all the Better Minecraft mod entails, so I'm basically going to dive into that and what all it has. So as you know, we're using the Better Minecraft mod, and let's look into what this adds. It adds a wide variety of things, from mobs that steal your items such as raccoons, crows, and seagulls, to new kinds of illagers and villagers. On top of this, there's also a wide variety of different dimensions that have their own progression lines as well. Plus, all kinds of different foods have been added to the game. My favorite's the beef burrito. You may also find all kinds of different biomes, structures, and, of course, a wide array of armor and weapons. I mean, just look at the Jason sword. Oh my goodness, this thing is insane. And so much more. So, without further ado, I hope you enjoy. And let's get into it. Alright, so we're back to our second episode of the Better Minecraft series, and the plan here today is to just keep exploring east and north. As you can see on the map here, we're just going to be heading this direction. And it looks like there's a lot of desert and not much else to see, but hopefully we'll run into some cool stuff. But anyways, let's get into it. So I've walked a little bit of a ways away from the village, maybe a good 100 blocks or so, and I've come across this, and it's apparently vanilla, so that's interesting. I think I'm going to collect that and keep moving on. So if you look closely enough, we seem to have a little bit of a something over there, and I saw it go into the ground, so it's not going to work, but I'm kind of wondering. Oh, yep, there we go. And that there, I believe, is called the Great Hunger, if I remember correctly. Very interesting mob. That would actually be cool if it was added to the game. Definitely. Yeah. Alright. Let's keep going. Well, it appears we have an entrance to some kind of structure here. There's not really a good way in because I can't really get the door open, but I guess if I reach in there and flip that lever, we should be able to do it. Let's see. There we go. Alright, let's see what's in this bad boy. Hopefully we don't suffocate. I would definitely not want to do that. There, okay, good. There's some air pockets. Interesting place. I believe this is one of the underground villages. Yep. These are actually very handy to run into. I don't intend settling here. I can always find another one of these. These appear quite often, I think. At least they did when I was playing on a server with my friends. I guess I'm going to grab up some of these books and paper. That'll be quite useful. But other than that, I think we'll just see if there's any chests and keep moving. So I explored that underground village there. It took me a minute to find all the villagers, but they were just all kind of on this one hallway. But not a whole lot of loot in there, so I'm gonna just keep moving onwards. And definitely get away from whatever that guy is. Okay, so I think I'm gonna take the fight with this guy. He doesn't seem too hard to beat. So let me just like not die to these. Oh wow. Yikes. That guy does a lot of damage. Luckily, it won't be too hard to get back to our stuff with this map. So I'm gonna just head back over there and grab it back up. Okay, so that didn't go quite as planned, but luckily we can get our stuff back here. And as you can see, your body, basically when you die, it shows a corpse. And then you click on it and you just transfer your items like that. So it's pretty simple, and it puts your armor back on too. So that's really nice. And I guess we can just keep heading on. That's our first death. I was hoping I wouldn't die that early on, but kind of underestimated that guy. I didn't realize I was taking damage to him. Apparently shields don't work on him. Now, while we're at it, I'm going to go ahead and loot this place, and we'll head on out of here. So it looks like another interesting thing this mod adds is compost. Very cool. I didn't even think that would be a thing. And rich soil. That allows a lot of opportunities for different kinds of decorating and stuff. Oh, terraforming would be so fun. And we also have cypress trees. I don't really know why the logs are white. I don't know any cypress trees myself that are that color. Very strange, but alright. And just overall, just a normal desert village. Not much else left to see here. Oh, and for those that are wondering, the witch huts look basically exactly the same. I don't know if there's anything different inside. I highly doubt it, but I don't want to deal with that witch. So we're just going to keep going and avoid these water silk because you get stuck in them. They suck. Now, that up there looks quite peculiar. I'm not really sure what that is. I've never really seen anything like that before. Definitely going to give that a closer look. So I decided to come visit this small little prairie house that was nearby that one structure I saw, which I'm going to look at in just a second. And this is kind of an idea of what the loot you can kind of get with this. This is in the upstairs attic area. Now I could grab that obsidian, but I'm not really going to worry about it. I already have armor. I guess I could add to it, but I'm not going to do that right now. And then down here is mostly just a few barrels, a couple emeralds, and you know, coal and fish. But on to that other structure. Alright, we've made it up here, and this is what it looks like. Not really sure what this place is. We happen to have some yucca thing. Aloe gel. Oh wow, okay. Stay away from that, that's for sure. I'm not really sure what would be in here. If there's an entrance somewhere. I'm not really seeing one. Let's see. Maybe it's on this side. Although it is kind of floating in the air. Let's see if this is how you get in. Ah, nope, this just brings me back to where I was before. An aloe bundle. Very aloe vera themed. I guess we'll just break in and see what's in there. Huh. Aloe gel bottle. I can always get that stuff later because I have the aloe kernels here to replant them later. The aspen sapling, I do like the aspen. It is very pretty. But there's not really a whole lot I want to get rid of. Maybe if we get rid of the beef, probably. Other than that, yeah, a lot of this stuff, it might seem useless, but I kind of want it. I guess I don't really need the paper. Yeah. We can always get a lot of paper later. So, I guess we'll see what's in the top of this thing. If there is anything. And it looks like a bunch of husks. Okay. Interesting. And I'm not really seeing a chest in here, so not really worth it. And it looks like these guys were actually supposed to spawn and then fall down onto us. I'm not really sure why they didn't. Yeah, there's a literal wide open hole. I guess they're oh, there's slabs or something. Maybe. I'm not really sure why they're not. That's weird. doesn't look like it, but they're just too tall or something. Skill issue, in my opinion. Okay, there is something very large on the map over there. I guess it's just another skeleton. Whoa, okay. That is massive. Yikes. Like, sheesh, look at this thing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Who did kill this thing? What the heck? This is crazy. Unlimited lifetime supply of bone meal. Really? Anyways, I guess I'll go this way into the ocean then. That was cool though. No, you can stay away, Mr. Skeleton. I guess I'm gonna have to make a boat and yeah, we'll do that. Okay, so before I go too far, this actually looks like a really good biome to stay in. This is a boreal forest, if I remember correctly. Yeah. This is the kind of place I'm talking about. Good spot to build. Sorry, boat. I'm gonna have to abandon you. It's okay. Here, zombie. Go in the... Oh, whoa. Not cool. Well, we'll leave that be. Never mind. I was gonna have the zombie keep the boat company, but I guess that's not happening. Very laggy once you get into forests. Of course. Very pretty. A lot of peat on the ground. Cool. If I run, the FPS drops quite substantially, but we're gonna need to run. I don't want to get any. I don't want to stay near all these mobs. Of course, I'll just be running into new ones, but I don't really have room for a bed on my inventory, so unless we run into a village, we're just gonna have to not sleep for now. And it looks like we're running into another biome that's quite cool. This might be where I end up building. It's near warm biomes, so that's cool, but it might also be near cold biomes, hopefully. I'll have to look on the map and explore around a little bit, but I think this is where I'm going to settle, most likely, as I'm seeing a lot more cooler biomes. Not like cold, frozen, snowy ones, but cold biomes still. And yeah, I think this is the place. Even if it is kind of laggy. Looking on the map, it looks like it expands quite far. But yeah. And there's also something I passed up. Looks like another fishing hut. Not much to see there. So I guess let's just settle here then. Oh, and one other thing I love about this is this river is dried up, which allows us to kind of make our own river that, you know, follows the terrain, goes from the high areas to the low areas. So I'm going to try to work with that eventually. Not now, but eventually once I get things more built. And we can basically build our own river and stuff, and it should look really nice and cool. I'm loving this already. And that hill, I'm saying that hill is the place. That's gotta be it. We gotta stay up there. So that's where I'm gonna go and maybe collect some resources to build a house. Okay, so I got some building materials now. So I think I just need to add some brown dye to this to make it brown terracotta bricks. But other than that, I think it's time we start building. time to make some lanterns and finish the final touches to our house that we got here. I'm just gonna place them all on the corners and other places like that. I missed one of the corners, but that's fine. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, the door was on that side. And yeah, that's our house. Looks like it's mostly finished. Just gotta add in some windows, but that's about it. That's the house there. Decorate the inside later. And yeah, I mean, it's a weird shape, but all around, I think it's gonna work for us. Alright, so one last thing we gotta do is go check out this structure I saw earlier over off this way in the desert. I believe it was somewhere around here. There it is. I'm gonna go check that out and see what that has. Alright, just gotta go past this skeleton and should be on the other side. Yep, there it is. Now it looks like there's a spawner over there, if I'm not mistaken, probably at the top. If it's anything like that aloe vera dungeon thing I saw before. Oh wow, okay. So it's a pillager outpost, but a desert variant. That is very cool. I don't know if I want to go in and raid that. There's also some vindicators. Yeah, probably not a great idea to go in. Well, I mean, I guess I could take it, but I don't really feel like it. But I'll definitely come back to that later. Alright, but other than that, I think that's gonna do it for episode 2. Thanks for watching.